making time for my.
Johnny, welcome to 2K TV. Now, you were just scanned for
a Spurs team walking to the locker room earlier, determined to have a big night on their home floor. We are nearly ready.
Good evening, Kevin.
Yeah, it always has. You and I know that personally. Thank you very much. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. And forward, they have Middleton and Giannis. Allen is out there with Holiday, and it's Portis in at the 5 down low. In for the Johnson. So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. .107 left in the first quarter. Connaughton passes to Lopez. Pass to Hill. MP outside. The three-pointer no good. Spurs leading by 6. Passes it to Collins. 41 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And a missed layup. Inside. Pass to Ibaka. And here's MP for 3. Traps in the tray. Greg, we heard the rumors early in training camp. This team is a bit torn on their view of MP and how he should be used.
Well, from what I heard, the front office loves him. But the man making the lineup doesn't agree, and it's become a point of contention. You wonder when MP will get a chance as a starter.
The Spurs shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line, about 79% of their free throw.
And here's Hill, who will bring it up for Milwaukee. 4-point game. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
And in that one, the backups came to play. Gave the team an infusion of points that just put them over the top.
Well, I talked to the assistant coaching staff. What they were stoked about is that the bench guys came in and played well. So punch off the bench, a big factor in that one.
Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Well, Drew Holiday is a cagey veteran. He knows a lot with his finger on.
I really think that it's a lot of hard work.
Interesting, Greg. Hard work and buy-in, certainly important components to winning.
And Holiday, a winning player throughout his career. He's always moved the needle in that direction.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And taking a look at San Antonio's performance here, what do you think they've been doing or not doing?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
They just couldn't seem to know what it was that they needed to do and how to stick them from outside. The defense pretty lost.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. Setting the floor for the Bucks. Brook Lopez is out there with Ibaka. Then it's MP. Then it's George Hill. And it's Connaughton in at the small forward. He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, with the addition of Jrue Holiday, this Bucks team has gotten even better. Giannis Antetokounmpo said, "We've got a lot of talent and great players." I really believe in this group. As long as we stay healthy, we'll find a way to compete every night and give ourselves a chance. Guys?
Maybe they're stacked, that's for sure. Thanks. And with the rise of guards like Steph Curry and Trae Young, seems like the little guys are really making their mark in the NBA.
Well, they're starting to affect, Kevin, the way that really management is looking at building out the team. Trying to find wings that are equipped with defensive ability but willingness to shoot the three ball, guards that are small enough and quick enough to get you an advantage to spread the floor a little bit. So the three ball and the way team construction has happened has changed the league quite rapidly.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far. Yeah,
Timeout called, the Bucks.
Who wants a T-shirt? Make some noise!
Both teams deciding to change it up. That'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Bucks lead by 2. We'll see you. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first. Some changes here for the Bucks. Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo, and MP subbed in for Grayson Allen. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Murray finds Richardson. Now Poeltl. Johnson surveying the floor. The pass to Vassell. 6 to shoot. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. And the dunk by Poeltl.
And look at Poeltl effortlessly dropping the hammer on the D.
The 4 and the 5. It's Johnson and Poeltl. Then there's DeJounte Murray. Then there's Richardson. And it's Vassell in at the 2. And that's who's in the game for the Spurs. And it's Murray penetrating.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Defense has got to be better. Flat out effort was not there.
Got a piece of it. Here's MP. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Spurs trail by 3. Guys, we've seen some excellent offensive output.
Yeah, great momentum for them offensively.
The offensive rebound. Bucks have gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8. Middleton with it, and it's Richardson picking him up. Middleton dishes to MP. 7-foot shot, and Serge Ibaka, the bucket on the assist by MP. Ibaka's got his first points of the night.
One thing MP's always had is a great feel for the game. He doesn't need to see a pass like that. He just feels it.
Pass to Murray. Poeltl trying to get open. Unable to get that one. Good D by Holiday. And in the past, Murray's coaches have said he wants to be pushed.
He's a tough kid who's overcome a ton. Takes nothing for granted. Wants to earn his keep. He understands what a privilege it is to play in this league.
An MP, a player who gained fame early in his life, Greg, was a bit of a social media star, though, during high school. I remember watching his stuff.
MP has been posting clips of him playing since his high school days. He has a huge social media presence because of it, but some front offices question if it impacts his dedication to the game.
Jones drives in over Ibaka. Jones, no luck.
Well, that's a shot they want just about on every possession if they can get it. He doesn't make them all, but still very much a high percentage look.
And so it's Walker with it, who brings it up for the San Antonio Spurs. They trail by 9 points. This is it to McDermott. And that one is off. And Milwaukee will come the other way. That'll be the third game of this 3-game road trip. The 3 from MP. They get it back. Harden. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes.
Buck substitution.
So it's the Spurs now. 9-point game. So with Holiday sitting on the bench, this is Mike Budenholzer's lineup. Antetokounmpo out there with Ibaka. Then it's MP. Then it's George Hill. And it's Nora in at the small forward. MP passes to Ibaka. The 3 from MP. It's good from long range. And the Bucks lead by 10.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, Boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
The three, it's good.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Loved it. The guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And that about wraps it up. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. We'll see you next time.
Making time for myself. Tried to play me with the cards that they dealt. All this putting scars on my health. Another notch on my belt. Earned stripes through the trauma I felt. Slow, I ain't show it, but I've been through the most. It took a minute just to get in my glow. Love my brothers, so I'm letting them know. Wasn't with me, so I'm letting you go. When it was cold, the righteousness depend on your soul. Cause you both phone home in a crisis. Strong melanin, I shine when the light hit. Aligned with live timeless. Hit a verse and they rewind.
Yo, what's up, man? Great game. I see you want to work on your three-point shooting. Let's get set up. You got it. You got it. Come on, man. Way to grab that, MP. Good shot, MP. Ball up. Ball. Hey, Primo. Just like that. One more. Keep it going. Let's go. Now we're rolling. Hey, hit me up. Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do. Way to snatch it, MP.
Video game. I've been playing 2K since I was a kid, so now like getting my face scanned and not having to worry about making a player, actually being in the game, I can't even describe it. Like, it doesn't feel real.
Oh, the first thing I do when I turn on 2K23, I'm going to roster, I'm going to my player, I'm going to edit, and he will have 99 everything and every badge.
You know, when you get into the NBA, you get an NBA logo above your player. So when you hop into the park now, you're gonna.
Welcome from Indianapolis, Indiana. A perfect night in downtown Naptown. They love their bat. And we have a minute to catch up with our reporter.
Hey, Brian, you could say the out.
Oh, yeah, he's had some good ones, Allie. Thanks. Here's the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. Middleton is the 3 with Giannis in at 4. Grayson Allen is out there with Drew Holiday. And it's Portis in at the 5. And for Indiana, O'Shea Brissett out there with Miles Turner. Then it's Malcolm Brogdon. Then it's T.J. Warren. And it's
Bucks
changes here for the Pacers. Smith, he's checked in for Brissett. Hield comes in for Brogdon. And Rubio is subbed in for Halliburton. Lopez against Rubio. Oh, it's no good. That would have tied it.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
Indiana trailing here. Pass to Smith. And here's Rubio. Warren with the ball. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, it misses. Had a chance to tie it. Here's Connaughton. He's covered by Warren. Oh, and Turner with a block.
Oh, these arms of Turner just go on forever. I mean, which is part of the reason he's able to rack up the block shots that he does.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Kicks it out to MP. There's 38 seconds left in the opening quarter. Indiana has gone 2 of 4 from distance to begin this one. Here's Hield. Oh, MP with a block.
Great block that time from MP. Going after that shot and denying it.
His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
And the Bucks making a change here. Carter's checked in. 26 seconds left in the first. Tipped away. MP left side. Lets the 3 fly. Pacers with a rebound. They're coming off that win against the Heat.
It always helps when your opponent turns the ball over that many times. I thought it was the deciding factor overall.
Yeah, I think that was a big part of it for sure, as it is anytime you make a bunch of mistakes. All they had to do was follow their game plan, and that's exactly what they did.
And so the first quarter comes to a close. Both teams scoring well. And you ask Giannis his recipe for success, it's pretty simple.
Yes, I'm going to tell you the secret.
He does keep a tight-knit circle, Grant.
Yes, I love it. No big entourage, just family, team, and the work. And that's what he's all about.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. All right, let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Pacers so far, guys.
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
We've got Miles Turner. Ricky Rubio is out there with Buddy Hield, and it's Smith in at the 4. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Pacers. Here's MP. Rebounded by Hield.
And that's a low percentage shot, and I'm sure he knows it.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving, get something better.
More than just a score.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Bucks.
Boy, the three-point shot has really been dropping for him early on.
Another positive has been their play in the paint offensively.
And, you know, when Giannis takes a shot, the defense wins if it's a shot outside of the paint. They want him taking jumpers.
Here's Brogdon. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. Ibaka, he's checked in for the Bucks. You know, Clark, with Giannis, it's impossible to keep him out of the paint.
Well, once he gets in there, it's too late. I mean, fortunately, he knows that's his strength, and he butters his bread in there. Still, sometimes he'll bail out a team with that jump shot.
Here's MP. And again, it's the Bucks missing.
He still hasn't been able to convert from the field. He's just struggling to find his shot.
Here's Warren. And it's blocked by Ibaka. Here's Hill. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. 40 seconds left in the second. Here's Ibaka. On the money with the jumper. And the Bucks lead by 9.
Not an ideal start for them. The shots weren't dropping, but they're definitely surging now and could open this lead up even more.
Pass to Brogdon. And Brogdon with the stuff.
Okay, T.J. Warren is definitely a scorer. He's got a shoot-first mentality, but he'll give it up if you're open.
MP outside. Now Lopez. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Ibaka against Warren. 5 to shoot. And there's a 3-second violation.
3 seconds. Indiana ball.
And here's Brogdon. Just 3 on the clock. Can't hit that one.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
And we've reached halftime in this one. And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Bucks will go for a different look here. Lopez, he's checked in for Portis. Connaughton comes in for Chris Middleton. MP's checked in for Allen. And it's Carter in for Holiday. On the court right now for the Bucks. Giannis plays the 4 with Lopez in the middle. MP is out there with Javon Carter. And it's Connaughton in at the 3. On the wing, MP. Back to Connaughton. MP outside. And he drives in. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will keep it. Hield's checked in for Halliburton.
Onto the court for the Pacers, Buddy Hield.
Pass to Connaughton. Now here's Carter from outside the arc. They get it back. Here's Antetokounmpo.
You know, gifted with what seems to be a limitless reach, the Greek Freak can get to offensive rebounds that most others only think about getting to.
Rubio against MP. Misses from 6 feet away.
Boy, you've really got to put those away, especially against soft interior defense.
To the middle. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, Giannis dunks it home.
Giannis continues to expand his offensive arsenal, and with that, his confidence and ability can actually take over more.
Pass to Warren. Shoots over Lopez. The Pacers again can't hit. Milwaukee's gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. MP finds Carter. Back to MP. Into the lane. The shot off that time. Hey, Warren with the nice defensive effort. Shot's good by Connaughton.
Tell you what, guys, the aggressiveness on defense just hasn't been there this half, not like it was in the first.
Hield with the ball. Now Carter defending. Hield passes to Warren. Knocked loose. And they'll get another chance. Here's Rubio. Drops in the layup for 2.
I like the fact that Rubio is looking to put the ball on the deck to get his shot.
MP outside. Smith against Lopez. Back to MP. Launches it. And the Bucks hit again from deep.
Hey, I'm stating the obvious here, but he was very comfortable taking that shot. Not a defender in sight.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Warren against Antetokounmpo. Now here's Warren. Shot clock at 6. Stolen by MP. In transition. 4 seconds left. And Antetokounmpo the bucket on the assist by MP. Antetokounmpo has got 17 points. At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. Bucks ahead, opening up a huge gap. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter started. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Served him up a tasty room service down.
And so it's Milwaukee easily grabbing this one. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
Hi, I'm Catherine Hanover. I handle PR for the team.
Okay.
I am putting out infernos, burning embers, and
making time for myself. Try making time for myself. Tried to play me with the cards that they dealt. All this putting scars.
The forwards are Edwards and McDaniel. Russell in the backcourt with Beasley to his side. And it's Towns in at the center, locking down the middle. And although he's a little undersized as a shooting guard, Beasley is still a great rebounder.
Yeah, and can regularly hit double-digit totals in that area. Very quick to the ball. Always nice to have a great rebounding guard.
And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. Beasley outside. Russell against Iverson. Shoots off the step back, and that one goes long. Outside, George. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo.
And what can Adebayo do? I mean, gets the tough rebounds, scores the tough baskets, and then makes the right pass.
Knocks it loose. Iverson with the bucket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Now here's Towns. And he drops it in from the low post.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
The shot by Adebayo, no good. Outside Russell, and stolen by Iverson. Here's Williamson. There's the drive. And Williamson throws it down.
This is what many fans came here to see. Williamson, at his size, with his speed, so unique in his style, his grace. It's unbelievable.
And that's life above the rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And a fast break now for New York. Adebayo's running. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
I love seeing Adebayo run the floor like this. Fantastic job leaking out and beating everyone to the spot.
Russell passes to Edwards. And here is McDaniel. Kicks it to Russell. 4 on the clock. McDaniels dishes to Beasley. Shot on the wing. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Towns with the steal. Knocked loose. And George gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Ball's knocked loose. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket. Yeah, but you have to like the mentality to get inside, even though they're struggling to finish.
Offensive rebound. Adebayo kicks to George. New York moving the ball around. And here's Booker from the arc. It's rebounded by Towns. Minnesota trails by 8. Beasley outside. Booker against Edwards. Just 5 on the clock. Beasley finds Edwards. There's Russell with the 3. The Timberwolves again can't hit. New York with the ball. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. And Adebayo throws it down.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, they've been very aggressive, and they've taken early control of this game.
Timeout called, first of the game for Minnesota.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Bad shot selection as well as some bad luck. I mean, that's not going to help you score points.
So New York ends up going with the new group. 1:14 left in the first quarter of the game. Towns, the pass to McDaniels. Beasley against Westbrook. Pass to Towns. Shot clock at 6. Shoots over Embiid. And Embiid with the block.
This quarter has been hit or miss for him. Mostly miss.
Westbrook with the bucket.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Curry against Russell. Pass to Towns. There's the dish to McDaniels. Beasley outside. This one for 3. The Timberwolves again can't hit. New York with the ball. They've gone on a 16-2 run, not allowing much. Hits the three-point bomb.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Yeah, we got to be careful. It's still early. They've expended a lot of energy, but they've also built a nice cushion here.
Outside, Towns. Fires the three.
Few players can match Westbrook's effort level. I mean, he creates intense defensive pressure.
And so it's New York. Their lead at 15 going into the break. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for New York.
They're showing a lot of energy in the open court here in the first half, pushing it every chance they get and racking up those points on the break.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, Russell in the backcourt with Beasley to his side. The forwards are Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Towns in at center, 14 feet away. And Adebayo sends it back. George looking over the floor. That three off the mark. Minnesota trails by 18.
And we all know what George brings offensively, but it's his ability as a defender that stands out. Great instincts to make plays on that end of the floor. Oh, Kevin, not a petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunny. Now, here is Russell. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And Adebayo sends it back.
And got to be careful shooting around Adebayo, an athletic big man who gets up as fast as anybody to block shots.
And with Paul George in his defense, Greg, you almost forget how great of an impact it makes.
He just kind of flies under the radar with his defensive play. I mean, this guy could be considered for the Defensive Player of the Year almost every year. One of the more disruptive forces on that end of the floor.
Minnesota shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. So neither attempt will fall that time for him. New York leading by 20. Iverson dishes to Williamson. And Booker kicks to George. Off target from three-point range. And Beasley has the ball here for the Timberwolves. Still looking for their first basket since the first quarter. Outside Edwards. There's the pass to Russell. There's the three. And it's Williamson with the rebound. Here's Iverson. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Minnesota calls timeout.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Without question. They're giving up too many high percentage looks, a trend that they'd like to reverse.
LeBron, he's checked in for Adebayo. So it's the Timberwolves now. Bounce pass, Russell. Towns kicks to Russell. And it's Allen Iverson with the foul. That's his first foul. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Russell passes to Towns.
I don't like that decision there on the entry pass. Not with the defender right there ready to pick it off.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. That one is off.
And I still think back to the leap George made in the 2012-2013 season. He won Most Improved Player that year. It was amazing how he put it all together. He went from a very good player to a superstar.
Now here's Edwards. No points in the game yet for him. Towns kicks to Russell. And they double up Russell. Williamson with the block.
Yeah, I mean, tracking that one all the way, baby. I mean, Zion getting nasty at the defensive end.
Iverson trying to free himself up. Took him no time at all on that one. Booker's got 6 in the quarter.
He's got 6 points from beyond the arc in this quarter. I mean, for the game, he's got 9 points from deep.
Russell passes to Towns. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist.
And in getting that three to go, he snaps an 11-0 run by New York.
Williamson finds George, and George with the stuff.
Yeah, this is where Zion is improving, taking advantage of the defensive attention he receives.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Russell dishes to Edwards. Now here's McDaniels. Defense right on him. Pass to Russell. It's Edwards on the wing. Here's Towns. Out to Edwards. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
And so good off the bounce. Edwards working on his shot off the catch, and it is paying off.
And so New York calls timeout. They're first.
And Anthony Edwards, the top pick of 2020. Not the most polished player early on, but his ceiling is through the roof.
So New York ends up going with the new group. Now here's Westbrook. Hits it from three-point range. Westbrook's got 5 now.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
Absolutely relentless. They're in the flow and riding that wave for as long as they can. Well, he has to work harder to get a good high percentage look. I mean, he's been taking some bad shots.
Oh, great ball movement there.
43 seconds left in the first half. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. And now let's revisit that exceptional Mobile One block.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
40 seconds left in the second quarter. Outside, Towns.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Now, here is Stojakovic, and it's in there.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, and it hasn't just been the offensive output. They're putting in the work at the defensive end as well.
Tipped away. Here's Westbrook, and Westbrook throws it down.
Showing the muscle right there. I love how Westbrook takes on all comers when he's trying to score.
Deep two from Russell. Shot to stop the run, and the dunk by Towns.
And able to pad his stats a little bit there on that play, the board and the bucket.
And you know, Greg, that'll put him in the good graces of that coaching staff too, my goodness. And so it's New York with a massive lead of 30 points. There wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And as they can't slow him down, you know what you do? You keep feeding them and feeding them and feeding them. This is the right game plan.
So with James on the bench, here's the group that Dwayne Casey has on the floor. They've got Adebayo. Paul George is out there with Zion Williamson. Then there's Devin Booker, and it's Iverson in at the 1. I'm glad we got to see the Mobile One block once more. What a play.
And, guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away. They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
The drive by Iverson. He's looking for Williamson and finds him. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Oh, he's the perfect alley-oop partner. Zion showing the lift. How about his hands? And then we all know how it ends.
Russell passes to Edwards. Now here's McDaniels. Covered by Williamson. Russell kicks to Edwards. 6 on the shot clock. Looking to end the run. And Adebayo sends it back.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead. A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
Now, here is Russell. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. It's George on the wing, covered by Beasley, and George gets it to go.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
When you look at Zion Williamson's impressive scoring output, what also strikes you, Greg, is his field goal percentage.
Yeah, I mean, this guy hits at just around 60%. Safe to say Zion isn't wasting many looks. He just attacks inside where few men can slow him down.
Beasley with now defended by Williamson, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Adebayo. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Lauri Markkanen's checked in for New York. Leonard comes in for George. Towns kicks to Edwards. Pass to Russell. Edwards against Leonard. Edwards can't hit.
Oof, ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts.
Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Well, the results are clear as day. Great approach coming into the third quarter. We'll see if they can keep it up.
And so it's Minnesota with it, following the score by New York. To end the drought, and Adebayo sends it back.
Hate to say it, he's driving.
Oh,
nice.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Yeah, right now it feels like they can't miss. We'll see how long they can make this last.
Now here's Towns. He has 7. There's the feed to McDaniels. Down to 5 on the shot clock. They double him with Adebayo. And Adebayo sends it back. And a fast break now for New York. Leonard with the ball. And here's Booker from the arc. Kept alive. From downtown, here's Adebayo. A 3 from Leonard. Rebound, Minnesota. Edwards with it. Now defended by Markkanen. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Kawhi Leonard.
Oh, the strong D is nothing new for Russell. Smartly plays into it to get himself fouled.
And Russell, a player known for his offense, but Greg, he's put in work to improve his play on defense as well.
Yeah, you know, Russell was known for his lack of defense there for a while, but he's been trying to improve that part of his game. It's a long road, but I tell you what, he is definitely taking steps.
Howard's checked in for New York. Peja Stojakovic comes in for Kawhi Leonard.
But you have to credit Russell for taking stock of his career, fixing some of the early issues, and now playing at an all-star level.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for Minnesota. Still looking for their first bucket of the second half. Towns finds Russell. No good, and they can't put an end to this drought. Kicks it out to Booker. Over Edwards. Adebayo passes to Howard. Second shot opportunity. And Adebayo with the nice bucket inside. Adebayo's got 6.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Passes to Towns. Stojakovic against Edwards. Outside Russell. There's the triple. Another miss by Minnesota.
Well, I'm surprised he's still out there. I mean, he's been invisible at the offensive end all game long.
And that one drops.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Yeah, horrible effort. It appears they may be on the brink of giving up.
A costly foul there. He'll shoot 3 free throws.
And this is Edwards' game. When he's aggressive in trying to score, it really puts a lot of pressure on the defense.
And he sinks the second. And he nails the third.
And talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on two things: the refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement.
Outside for Curry. Lets the three fly. Can't get it to fall.
And the coaching staff has to love this. Russell working, hustling, looking engaged on defense.
And so it's New York holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. Their defense has been active and effective. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, it's also called making a good read, understanding where everyone is and taking full advantage. Fantastic.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Before in the 5, it's McDaniels and Towns. Beasley on the wing along with Edwards. And it's Russell in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Now here's Edwards. And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That is his first foul of the game. New York with the ball. Curry passes to LeBron. Lets it go from deep. Here's Embiid. The second chance effort. James trying to free himself up. And Stojakovic missing. So it's Minnesota now. Russell with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. To the middle. Edwards kicks to McDaniels. Edwards against Embiid. Shoots from the elbow. Off the left rim and out. Edwards gone 1 for 5 from the field, 20%. Curry. And the shot goes in.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Outside, Russell over James. Russell, no luck.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
Has contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line. So we'll see Russell Westbrook go to the line here. That's on D'Angelo Russell. A different look for New York. Lauri Markkanen comes in for James. And it's Leonard in for Peja Stojakovic.
And now in the second half of his career, Russell Westbrook wants rings. He knows he's getting older and has no time to waste. It's why he plays with such passion.
He doesn't play around. If the bucket's there for him, he's going to get it.
Here's Westbrook going inside and finished off by Westbrook.
He uses his finesse to get flashy. I mean, Westbrook is an elite above-the-rim finisher.
And the Timberwolves with possession. And Westbrook's high motor is why we love him. He goes out, Greg, and competes every play and every game.
No doubt, but I tell you what, he's tired of missing out on the NBA Finals. This is a guy that is hungry to get back to that stage. It'll be interesting to see if he can get it done. And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. And the slam dunk by Russell.
I love the spatial awareness from Russell. Saw how much room he had and just took it aggressively.
He takes it in, doesn't get it to drop for him. Curry with some nice D. The pass to Westbrook. New York moving the ball around. Here's Leonard. Here's Markkanen, and he uses the glass on the layup. Markkanen's got his first points of the game.
Oh, strong for Markkanen. I mean, he's a very good rebounder and an undervalued part of his skill set.
Towns up top, guarded by Embiid. There's Russell with a three. Again, Russell missing. Smooth sailing for New York. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. And that's a foul called on Lauri Markkanen. That's his first foul. And it's Towns with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. Pass to Beasley. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. To the inside. Here's Edwards. And it's off the back rim. No good. One thing we've seen from these guys is excellent passing.
No doubt about it. It's fun to watch the way they're operating as a team right now. They are all in sync.
Al Russell. Paul George missing from long range. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Well, even though he's gone ice cold, he keeps shooting. And it's late enough in the game for him to recognize it. There's some better options.
And Booker looks to score and score often. When he's driving, never afraid of the contact.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for New York.
All those block shots, that's a clear indicator of the great D they've been playing, not giving them an inch of space out there.
Yeah, but they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
Now here's Towns. Great D that time from Adebayo. 54 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And the dunk by Iverson.
And Iverson constantly driving to the basket, using that speed and athleticism to kind of wheel his way to the rim.
Pass to McDaniels. And Adebayo sends it back. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. .40 seconds left in the fourth. Towns down low. Adebayo on him.
Impacting the game now at both ends. Zion moves his feet well and can change directions and close out on shooters.
The three from George. Good. A nice assist from Booker.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, I love how they play for one another out there. No signs of selfishness. They're just a total team effort.
And they call an illegal screen here.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, even a slight movement is going to catch a ref's eye. I mean, they're trained to focus on that.
And here's Westbrook from the arc. Sinks the triple.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, and they aren't just chucking up anything. I mean, they're doing a great job of creating quality looks.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Westbrook. So no problem for New York as they get the win. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking.
Ayy, reverse the world, X-Chasm. Ayy, I don't think they ready for the spasm. Wait, where you think you going? You can't miss this. Turn it up to max and sit back and watch that bass hit. Ooh. I ain't know I was coming with something like that. Ooh, ooh, got my mask on, got my gloves on. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ayy, reverse the world, X-Chasm. Ayy, I don't think they ready for the spasm. Wait, where you think you going? You can't miss this. Turn it up to max and sit back and watch that bass hit. Ayy, this the type of beat that make your glass break. Ayy, I feel like Stone Cold with the glass break. Wait, where you think you going? You can't miss this. Turn it up to max and sit back and watch that bass hit. Wait. Still lit, and I keep a teacher in the front like a field trip. Know I'm going hard, think I finally find a meal tick. It ain't about the money, but I remember used to call my mama, come and get me. Now every time she see me casual, pull up in a Bentley. I ain't flexing, it's just motivation. So many talents, just like channels when you switching stations. They be looking at that boy like he's so amazing. G.O.D. on my side, no more explanations. That's all I gotta say. Ain't no more talking, ain't no more.